Special meeting.
Not regular. Is when the regular starts.
All right, so at this time, we'd like to open up the public hearing of the 2018 school budget, capital projects plan, and the bus replacement plan. And
That's all you gotta do. Open the
that's,
hearing.
that's it.
That's it. And if any, what I will do is we'll go ahead and we'll conduct our other business during this time. If somebody would show up and want to speak, we would pause the conducting of business and have the hearing, and we'll close the hearing at the end of our business.
Okay.
All right. The consent item.
Yep, so we're looking for a motion to approve the minutes and consent agenda items.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent items as listed.
Second?
I'll second it.
I have a motion by Mrs. Will, seconded by Mr. Stock. Is there any discussion on the item? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. That motion carries 5-0.
Okay, this is the memorandum of
We have no.
understanding.
Yep. And we have no patrons. And turn it over to Dr. Camp for new business.
This time I'd like to ask the board to approve the professional leave request as listed. You can take a second to look at that information.
There was one that needed to be added. Did you see that?
I didn't get one. Do I have it?
I thought so. It was someone added to the boosting motivation. Kevin Jingleball to
Okay,
be
right
added.
here. Here it is. My bad. Need to add Kevin Jingleball, Heather Bradle, Kelly Carlton, Rebecca Coleman, Christine Fulton, Aaron Stump, Casey Thomas to go to,
Kevin was the only addition.
oh, he was the only addition?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody else is on.
The growth mindset. We need to add Kevin to that.
Looking for a motion to approve the professional leave request as listed with the addition of Kevin Jingleball for the boosting motivation and achievement.
Make the motion.
I'll second. Motion by Mr. Gentile, seconded by Mr. Oakley. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Okay, I have 4 people going to the fall conference for both days and 1 person unable to attend. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. We'll get those straightened out. Next, I just want to bring this up. I like this. Looking at the fuel report, which, hadn't paid a lot of attention to the year averages as I have the month. I used to have to do the month, but if you take a look at it, 2016-17, we paid on an average, $1.91 for fuel for the corporation. And our cost per mile for the fleet was 26 cents a mile. 15-16, it was basically the same thing, with a few more miles. But when you start going back, it was $2.33, then it was $3.27, $3.24, $3.18.
Mm-hmm.
2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, you know, fuel prices have gone down. We went through that spike with fuel, but one of the things that we did do is we started contracting those out and buying off the futures market. And while if the future market goes up, I mean, it's gonna go back up. We don't have a lot of control over that either, but buying off the futures market has really helped save us some money. Plus, the prices have decreased, but I just, Jamie put that together, and Carol and I kind of watch the contracts, and we never buy 100% of our fuel in the futures market, but we do buy quite a bit. So
It's pretty solid.
it's hard to believe that during that time we've decreased our fuel prices. And that is all I have for this board meeting. Our next regular meeting is September the 11th, and executive session will be at 5:30, and the regular meeting will be at 6:30. In that meeting, we will be approving the 2018 budget. Just real quickly on the 2018 budget, we've been through it multiple times. There's really nothing new about this. It hadn't really, nothing's really changed. We still have the board resolutions, the 7 board resolutions. We still have the 5 forms. We still have the Form B, 4B. So, I mean, everything's pretty much the same. I haven't made any changes since the last time we kind of went through it. And I don't expect to make any changes between now and September the 12th. Our tax cap is about $31,000, so when you spread that across the tax-bearing funds, that's hardly any money. It doesn't hurt us. Some school corporations have hundreds of thousands of dollars that they're losing, so we're not really losing any money with the tax cap. So it's a pretty good, solid budget, so I think we should be able to pass it September the 2nd without any problems. And like I said, we're gonna be somewhere in the neighborhood of 75 to 78 cents for our tax rate. Until we get an AV, I can't tell you what it's gonna be. Anyway, that's the budget. Nobody's here, so, I mean, you can.
We'll look for a motion to close out the budget hearing.
I'll make a motion to close the budget hearing.
I'll second that.
We have a motion by Mr. Oakley, seconded by Mr. Stuck.
I put 5:39.
Do we have any other discussion on the item? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.